Hi everyone, it's Sintang Mayumi. I'm back with part 2 of my 3 cards 1 card kit collaboration with Nancy and Cherryl. So let's jump right into our third card. I already went ahead and die cut my grass using Hello Bluebird grassy dies. I will set that aside for now and color that in just a minute. I also used the heart balloon and balloon from Mama Elephant Celebration Balloons stamp set. I will stamp them with VersaFine Onyx Black ink on 90-pound Strathmore watercolor paper. For the sentiment in front of the card, I used Tim Holtz black upper letters cling foam stamps. I'm going to stamp each letter with Distress Oxide inks. I want the letters to be in rainbow colors, so the H letter will be pink raspberry, mustard seeds for letter B, Modlon for letter D, peacock feathers for A, and welted violet for letter Y. After I stamp all the letters, I will blend a little bit of the colors because it's looking splotchy right now. So I'm just going to blend the colors with water, and I think that looks much better. For the grass, I will color it with sap green watercolor paint and just apply the color on the die cut grass. And then dry it with my heat tool. I thought the grass need a little bit more colors, so I again used my Modlon Distress Oxide ink to add color just on top of the grass. To color the balloons, I used my Zig markers and I colored them in rainbow colors just like the letters. And then I just use my blender pen to blend the colors so they have highlights on the right side. My panel measures 5.5 by 8.5 inches. This card is big. I rarely make big cards like this, but I want all my characters in front, so I decided to make a big card. I'm using watercolor paper here, and I'm going to color it with Duochrome Oceanic, and then I will add some of this Hero Arts iridescent watercolor ink, and then I mix that together so I get shimmers when I apply the color on my panel. And then I dry my panel using my heat tool. I will also add clouds on my scene card. So I die cut tiny clouds and medium ones using Impression Obsession cloud dies. And then I'm going to use my light blue Zig marker and then blend the color with the blender. Now it's time to adhere the pieces that we colored. As you can see, the balloons and letters are already ready, and I fussy cut them off camera to save some time. I will adhere everything on the card using foam tape and glossy accent. For the balloons, I attach a gold thread on the back, and I have clear tape here, and I cut it to small pieces and use it to tape the thread on the back of the balloons. I tried to tie it on the balloons, but the balloons are too small, so I just taped them on the back. And the gold thread that I'm using is DMC metallic thread, and I got that from Michael's. For the letters, I arrange them on my surface and tape them together with washi tape. I make sure I remove some of the stickiness on the washi tape first before I stick to my letters, so the colors on my letters won't peel off when I remove the washi tape. So I'm just removing the release paper from the foam tape, and then I'm going to adhere that down on the left side of the panel, and then carefully remove the washi tape from the letters. I will also adhere my clouds on the upper part of the panel. As you can see, I already adhered my balloons with one of my characters. I tied the strings to my character so it looks like he is going up with the balloons. And then I'm going to cut the excess thread from my character using my scissor. I will also cut the pieces that are hanging off on my panel. My cardstock measures 11 by 8.5 inches, and I will score it in the middle, and that will give me 8.5 by 5.5 inches card base. And using my bone folder to crease the side of the card base. And then we can now adhere our panel on our card base. For the inside of the card, I use a sentiment from Hero Art's birthday messages stamp set that says, "Wishing you the best day ever." I have this rainbow colored paper on my desk, so I just used that for my sentiment. I colored that when I was watching card tutorials on YouTube. I stamped my sentiment using VersaFine Onyx Black ink, and then I will cut it with my Fiskars trimmer. I will add 2 of the star badges on each side of the sentiment and then cut the excess paper. And adhere this sentiment in the inside of the card. I also have extra clouds that I didn't use in front of the card, so I will just use them in the inside as well. I pull out my Spectrum North sparkle pen because you can't finish a card without shimmer or sparkle. I use it on the letters and clouds, and I use stardust stickles on the balloons and on the grass. And my cards are finished. Make sure to check out Nancy and Cheryl's 3 cards, 1 card kit collaboration, and see what they create with their Kindred Stamps Toy Box card kit. I will leave links of Nancy's blog and Cheryl's YouTube channel on my description box below. I hope you like today's card tutorials and get inspired. Let me know in the comments below which card from the 3 is your favorite. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.